Hello, Chakralicious ladies. It is August 2025. We're on the 10th chakra, the Earth Star Chakra. So, this is a big one for me. Anyone who has a hard time getting grounded, now I'm finally understanding why. It's been an interesting month since our last chakra above our head or stellar gateway, of now connecting down to the body and to this chakra underneath the body that connects the alpha chakra, which was the earth soul star chakra right above our seventh one. Our eighth chakra is the soul star chakra. That's the alpha chakra, connecting it to the omega chakra, which is the one beneath our feet, the earth star chakra. So very interesting experience, and learning that the body has her own voice, very different from the soul. And she had her own issues, much different from my soul issues, about safety, about entities, about electromagnetic energy, about trauma in the body, about being injured, about being murdered in past lifetimes. And so it's been a deep lesson on how to a speak to her and learn to listen to her so that we are best friends. I know it's weird to think they're two separate energies, but they are two separate energies. Um, and the whole idea is unification. So it's really when we say I, we mean the unification of our body and our soul. Even though our I essentially is our I am representation of spirit incarnate, I see it now as the incarnation is actually a body inside the soul and not vice versa. So that's been a subtle change for me, and one that has made a profound difference in how I see and hear and listen to my body. And so let's start with the brain balance. Okay. And so we just touch our fingers, five elements. These are the five elements on the planet. And we are crossing them and interconnecting our left side, right side brain hemisphere. So we get to the 5D. So we're taking a body that runs five elements and asking her to raise her vibration beyond the ego consciousness and the pain body to the fifth dimension where there is unity. Okay. And we breathe and just wait for that to connect. And when that feels good, switch the cross and put the other wrist in front. Good. And allow that integration to happen. And when that feels good, do the brain bow, holding your hands outside of your ears, seeing, sensing, perceiving, hallucinating the rainbow light going through your brain from your left hand to your right hand, from your right hand to your left hand through your brain until you feel that connection of both brain hemispheres flowing. Thank you. And then we breathe. Okay, so we're letting go of the first part of the day so that we can be completely online for what is being offered here today, seeing ourselves as each a ball of light in a circle with all the rest of the balls of light. So we're a circle of light, each one a ball. And in the center is our I am presences, weaving like the tree of life, weaving all our I am presences together like the tree of life, reaching deep into the earth and way up to the sun and beyond. Let's say I am that I am three times. Everybody has their microphone off. I am that I am. I am
Right.
that I am. I am that I am. And I accept this healing for my highest good. And so let's do our invocation, connecting to our I am presences, calling our divine selves in. This is higher than our soul. This is our soul expression of itself at the highest level. So our monad, our I am. calling in our divine essence. There we go. Feel the crown chakra open up as she connects to the I am presence, the divine self. The divine self. There we go. Come, divine self. Feel it in your spine, in your body, vibrating your divine self. As you do this, you're going to start to really lose your focus on the actual day that just happened. Now we're just focusing on our breath and light in the body. Calling in the great archangels and the ascended masters to be present for this healing session, this clearing, this teaching of the 10th chakra, the Earth Star Chakra, and opening up to the magic and the mysteries that want to make themselves available to us so that we accept our best version of ourselves. That's what Anna Star is saying. Okay, thank you. Whoa, everybody should have probably a big glass of water near them. That'd be great. Thanks so much. A pad of paper if you want to jot anything down. Anything that you hear that I will include a couple things that I say during this in the replay email. Okay. And so, yeah, we have a lot of help that's going to come in today, including some flowers and some crystals and some animals. Okay. And we now open this space to be safe and sacred. So the Earth Star Chakra is about 10 to 18 inches underneath our feet. It's our energetic anchor into the planet. Okay, so we can just see a grounding cord now, a gold anchor from our tailbone dropping to as far down to the center of the earth as you can possibly conceive yourself connecting to. And the emotions that are tied to this Earth Star chakra are ones of safety, belonging, and stability in life. If these emotions are unbalanced, the Earth Star chakra can become weak, blocked, or overly porous. When we clear it and stabilize the emotions, the chakra strengthens dramatically. So let's visualize breathing in and out of our heart centers easily and deeply and gently, just activating our heart centers. Because we're going to start our class in healing tonight by weaving the alpha and the omega chakra through our heart with the infinity loop. So the alpha chakra is above our head. That's our soul star chakra, right? So we're going to feel that. And it comes through the heart and then it winds down below our feet to the omega chakra and then back through the heart, the alpha, through the heart to the omega chakra. Good. So the soul star chakra, a foot above our head, bridges the gap between our individual consciousness and our unique relationship and expression of the divine. So it facilitates spiritual enlightenment and unity with the divine. To the degree that we're connected with it, the more of that enlightenment, spiritual unity we have. And you may sense it as white gold. Okay. And so let's place our attention below our feet. That was the alpha. And we're going to go to the omega chakra and just feel that infinity loop keeping going. It can go in the background so you don't completely lose consciousness, but it's a meditation all in of itself. Okay, now we place our attention below our feet like a foot, 12 to 18 inches, and to our Earth Star Chakra, the 10th chakra. That's the class tonight. Allowing ourselves to see it as a huge platinum ball. Now, you might not see that at first. It might be small and weird looking. It might be black and white. It might be gray. It might be deformed. We're just going to go to the highest version of it, a big fat platinum ball, and it may be gently spinning. So imagine this visualization and this connection and feel that. And then just like juggling chewing gum and riding a unicycle at the same time. Feel both of them happening. We've got the Soul Star Chakra, white and gold, gently spinning above our head, and the Earth Star Chakra below our feet, platinum colored, even bigger than the Soul Star Chakra, perhaps, because that's what we're focusing on tonight, spinning underneath our feet. Okay, I'm gonna place a prayer up, and we're gonna read it together, and you guys all have your microphones off. And so let's read this together. We'll start with I together. I root my light into the earth. I stand as a pillar of heaven and Gaia. I anchor my body and soul into the crystalline heart of Mother Earth. All energies that are not mine dissolve and return to Source now. I stand in my divine strength, rooted in stability, safety, and purpose. Through the Earth Star, I receive Gaia's healing and share my love in return. I am grounded, cleansed, aligned, and whole. So it is. And then just touch your wrists together in the inside, and that electromagnetically lines that right up into our central column. Okay. And that's good. So we'll go over a few things. We'll have a little share, and then we're going to have a really nice long meditation. So, key emotions to address for the Earth Star strengthening. Fear of survival. So, why? Because this chakra governs our connection to the earth as your safe home for the body and the soul. So, fear of not surviving, whether it's this lifetime or a past lifetime, losing shelter, not feeling supported, will constrict it. And that's why when you first looked at the Earth Star Chakra, it might have looked a little wonky. Okay. So, willingness to shift. This is what we're willing to shift. Trust in Earth as a stable provider. Let her be a felt sense of being held and supported. So, right there, we're going to have to override the emotions that I'm not safe here, I'm not supported, I don't have enough. It's going to total bring up lack mentality for us. Okay, I'm going to go on because I know there's some questions we can ask about this, but I'm going to go on and then we can pause afterwards. So, the other key emotion to address for the Earth Star strengthening is looking at feelings of disconnection and alienation. So, what might that be? Feeling like you don't belong on Earth. Many of us are star beings. Many of us didn't like our family. And so, right there. Many of us never really actually landed here. When we were babies, we never really fully came in. And it leaves you very strange feelings of not belonging. Many people were abducted and messed with, either this lifetime or other lifetimes, which can make us feel like we don't belong here either. We might have even come with implants and things. This is really common. I know it's freaky weird, and I had no idea I was going to say that tonight. So that might be a whole another thing to answer. But okay. So not feeling like you don't belong here, not feeling like you're in your body or you're really connected to society. And this can float us above the Earth Star Chakra, so we never really connect into it. So the shift that we're looking for is acceptance of your incarnation and knowing that you have purpose here. That's what anchors in the soul into the body, or the body into the soul is how I'm shifting my perception. There we go. See how that feels? It felt different when I said the body into the soul. That felt different. Notice if you feel that subtle difference. Okay. So the third emotion that is key for addressing to strengthen the Earth Star chakra is the ancestral trauma. So unresolved ancestral fears about war, famine, displacement, persecution, genocide can all be stored in this chakra's energy. So to shift that, we heal, we heal the ancestral lines so that we inherit the resilience from the ancestors instead of the fear. This was a game changer in my meditation today doing this. I, of course, have been focused on the fear and not really digging my ancestors because my family represented not a good model for me, being just a sensitive, empathic child, right? So I had a whole big story that kept me from saying, wait a second, what about my lineage where we did have resilience and mastery and strength and willingness to persevere and evolve and grow as a soul with the earth. So there we can inherit all that strength instead of the fear. And this literally is what blossoms and opens our DNA to the fifth dimensional DNA that really is the goal. That's what we're getting to do these 12 chakras in the 3D version that we're doing. We're ultimately trying to get to the fifth dimensional expression of them. Okay, so the fourth bullet point in a key emotion to address for the Earth Star strengthening is instability and restlessness. So chronic uprooting and ability to just settle in, settle somewhere, settle anywhere, weakens our grounding cord. And so we shift to an inner stability and the capacity to create a home and roots wherever we are, wherever we are. Okay. And breathe. Just notice where you're feeling this in your body. Just keep your breath moving. As you may sense, one might really get you somewhere more than another. Okay. And the next one we're going to look at is distrust of the physical world. If we see the material world as dangerous, corrupt, unsafe, we will unconsciously pull our energy away from it. And this weakens our Earth Star anchoring. Totally makes sense, right? So we shift to seeing Earth as sacred, resilient, and capable of holding us in love. See where you notice that? Find where that truth may vibrate inside of you. Okay, the sixth emotion that we're going to look at to address so the Earth Star gets strengthened is over responsibility for the collective. Empaths are often unconsciously trying to carry the planet's pain through their grounding channel. Somewhere along the line, we bought into the story that the earth is like about to die. She's going to outlive us all. And she will evolve in perfect timing just as we will. So the story that we need to save the earth is one we have to just burn in the violet flame fire. Yes. Are we invited to be good um, caretakers? Absolutely. But this trying to carry the planet's pain is very detrimental and overloads our Earth Star Chakra. So, what do we shift to? Healthy boundaries and allowing the earth to transmute her energies without needing to run it all through you, draining you. She would prefer if you let her have your heavy emotions so she could transmute those. That's her job. She knows how to turn manure into very fertile gardens. Okay. The next point is grief from our disconnection with nature. And maybe that doesn't apply to us since we live in thickly settled areas, most of us, all of us. But for those maybe living in a cement city, modern life can separate us from natural rhythms that can create a phantom limb effect on the grounding cord and us not really feeling our grounding cord because we never actually touch the earth. So we want to reestablish a living relationship with the land, with the seasons, and with the elements. Just let that sink. See where you feel that in your body. And if you do it a little, ask your body if she'd like to do it more. I mean, we're just talking about looking at the moon outside our bedroom windows. Yay. Yeah. The earth loves that. She loves connecting to the planets all around us. Okay. So, core emotional work for a strong Earth star is releasing fear into building trust, releasing isolation to build belonging. This part I'm going to put in the recording email. Releasing instability to build rootedness, releasing ancestral wounds to build ancestral strength, releasing overburden by building healthy boundaries. So, which one of these, or all of these, vibrates within you the most? Please unmute and share or put it in the chat. Either one, someone, anyone. Talk to me. Which one of those really did you feel the most?
Oh, number 6.
Okay, that
Oh,
was the second to last one. Over responsibility for the collective. Oh, the planet's pain. Oh,
oh yeah. Big
okay.
one.
Okay. All right. Yep. All right.
Child of the 70s.
Yeah. Oh, true that. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah.
Mm.
Anybody else? Building safe boundaries. Yep. Okay. Good. They all hit me really. But I felt them all in different places. And so now you can ask kind of your body, if which one she felt. See where your answer's coming more from, like your soul, your body, both of them. Libby, did you want to share one?
Yes, sorry. Yeah, I really resonated I've been working on a lot of those, but I have to say the not totally here
Yeah.
um, made a lot of sense for me in terms of like the early childhood trauma I've worked through, that I've been working with, and just I don't know, that spoke to me as something I've been really working on these last few years.
Yeah. So I feel that all over, like all my hair, my whole chest area and arms feel that. So that's true. That's tr very true for me too. And I had a huge story about I was in the wrong place at the wrong time that I've completely had to look at from enlightened eyes, and I had that all wrong. But I had to tell that story for a bit. Anyway, thank you for sharing. We're actually going to all feel all of them a little differently, but everything we share, we're going to all feel together anyway. And that's why we breathe when we start the session in a group of light, because we'll all feel what we're all feeling. We're a unified unit here. Okay. Well, I would love to do a longer like inner presencing portion tonight. And then if anybody can share afterwards, great, what happened. Because I'm not sure exactly what's going to happen, but it looks like we need some time to do that because we have some things that want to uh, join us. And so I guess I'll name them just to kind of get us going in the right direction. But the earthworm wants to come in tonight. I mean, I didn't even know there was an earthworm card. I was like, what? But it's for regeneration, soil health, recycling stagnant energy into life. We want life energy. And oak, a flower essence oak wants to come in, um, which is a Bach flower remedy. And it deals with endurance, resilience, and unyielding life force. Always choosing life force energy. And we have a bunch of crystals. We have the onyx, right? Onyx is one of the most aligned stones for the Earth Star because it works like a deep energetic anchor and protector while we stand firmly in our life purpose. Oh, you know about earthworms. I was like, what is an earthworm? And this earthworm's got like rainbow colors on it. It's so cute. It brought tears to my eyes. Okay, and then we have shungite. Shungite. This is my shungite pyramid. Okay. Um, and deep earth connection, Earth Star Chakra activation, clearing and strengthening. Shungite is really interesting. It's only found in like a certain part of Russia, and it really resonates with the Earth's primordial frequencies. These are the original water frequencies of Mother. It's profound. And it connects us to the ancient layers of Gaia. And so, what I noticed in my meditation today when I did this for myself, just to make sure, it works, um, was there is a huge, like, there are layers of initiations that we go through with these chakras, right? And because I'm already starting to craft in my mind um, an, the subsequent chakra program starting in November, which will be the five-dimensional representation of our chakras, because it's all changing. The shapes of them, the colors of them, the meanings of them. And so when I like went to go root into the earth, they were like, yeah, no, you can't, you can't quite actually go to the center of the earth. There's like a vibration you have to hold to get, it's like getting to the heart of God. It's the same thing as getting to the heart of the earth. You have to really let go of all your fears and all the things we listed that we're working on today. And I think you can do that in a meditation. I just, I was conscious of time. I didn't want to like move through, stay in there through the whole class. So I was like, whoa. And I can see that you need a guardian to go through because there are many layers of the earth, and a bunch of them you have to go through are dark. And I don't mean just physically dark, I mean energetically dark, and they test you. They test you. So they will light up your shadow. And if you meet that shadow of yours with fear, you won't get where you need to go. It's the same thing going up. So that's why we're just practicing, working, learning, gathering, being willing, saying prayers, affirmating, and just even opening our consciousness to that we are these tubes of light that are essentially trying to play our highest note. And that and we do it chakra through chakra, and they don't happen all at once. They each have lots of layers to them, right? So this is what I'm learning. This is why I got to go another year again, because it's all new information. So another 12 classes. So this is great groundwork for anyone who wants to keep going. So that's what I noticed, that to go to the heart of where we actually came from, that is a lot of like letting go and knowing in our hearts and vibrating that we are of the light and from the light. So if we notice in our world around us that we still have boundaries and obstacles and negative emotions, if we're shy and short of any way of not seeing that everything is absolute perfection, even when someone's screaming in our face, or we lose our job or our house, or we get into an accident, or someone or something dies, yeah, it is an initiation. And, we probably don't know a lot of people who are enlightened. So, we do our best. And I know we've all had moments of feeling it. And that's honestly, it's like we had a sip of the Kool-Aid, and we know it's worth the journey, because it's like golf. If you hit one ball that is like so awesome, it sounds so perfect, and you're on the green, you're like, oh my God, I'm addicted. I'm gonna play forever, even though I suck. I'm gonna play forever. It's like that with this work. Like when you feel the love that the universe has for you, where it really just brings you to your knees, you bow your head and you weep. Yeah, you got it. It touched you, and you know it. And it's what keeps you going. And some of us can hold it longer than others. So for me, it's a daily curiosity. How happy can I get today, and how many minutes can I get it to last? And when things don't go my way, you know, yeah, am I on the floor? Yeah, I still am having a fit, but it didn't go my way. So it just makes me more and more curious of connecting to this light in our chakra system to deeper and deeper layers, to get to the places where I can meet that dark part. We all have it, a dark doppelganger of ourselves, that on our journey, we will have to walk through to get to our next stage of evolution. And from what I hear, when your heart is fully open, you just look at it with love and compassion. Otherwise, and I have done this, seen it, and run like a crazy lady the other way, screaming, just like help. And now I know that's my edge. It's kind of like looking at, um, yeah, we all have an angel and a devil. And when we look at that darkness of us and need to pass it, it will play a mind game with us. And so until we get that clarity in our mind, uniting with our right brain, connected to our heart, Alpha and Omega chakra online, and in the breath with all that is, moment to moment, knowing it is all divine, then we pass through that pass me not place with love and acceptance and compassion and grace. And it is all within our reach. Yeah. And I don't know, maybe some of you have even done it. I don't know. I saw this thing and I freaked out. But my goal is to get by it, address it, and look at it. And this is essentially what we're doing with shadow work. We're just meeting our dark places with an immense amount of love and compassion until we are no longer opposing it. We melt into oneness of it. That's what the yin and the yang is. This is what the Earth Star Chakra looks like before it turns into a platinum big ball. It looks like the yin and the yang. That is what it looks like. And they say on our way to this unification with God, source through us, in us, a body in our soul, that chakra, the Earth Star Chakra, will go from the yin yang black white, which is a reality of opposites, including male and female separation. When that merges with our male and female energy merging into our heart for a marriage and a unification, and the earth and cosmic energy flowing through us, united, woo! And we start living in that God's eye space, the intersection right through our heart center. That yin yang energy in our Earth Star Chakra will start to turn gray. And as we stay in that vibration, we start to leave the 3D reality just from a vibrational stance. And that is when it bursts into a platinum ball. And that is a representation that we are anchoring in 5D reality through our spirit and physical self. There we go. Good. So we're just going to imagine we've already done that. That's why I just had us jump into seeing that platinum ball. Okay. And so on top of the onyx and shungite, the black tourmaline wanted to come in today. So really, any really dark crystal you have, even if it's like a ruby crystal, super helpful. These are all coming to be our friends today. And the tourmaline really has a good magnetic pull to it. It's has a strong piezoelectric quality to it. So it actually creates a nice, gentle draw of our scattered energy down deep into the earth grid. So for those of us who are PTSD'd, yay! Tourmaline's going to help us tonight and really get our cord solid to our Earth Star chakra. And it protects shielding as well. Okay, so let's make sure we have a little water, get cozy. I'm going to put on some music. And this is the Earth Star representation that I found. I couldn't find one in a yin and a yang, so I found this one. So let me put some music on and then we'll go inside and have a wicked good time. Again, you don't have to listen to me. You can do your own thing. And you also have the recording so that you can come back and visit it. But I would like a little feedback as the music starts to get going here of can you hear it in my voice simultaneously? If someone could put that in the chat for me or unmute, that would be great. We're playing bass chakra music with Crystal Bowls by Jonathan Goldman. If someone could put that in the chat or unmute, can you hear the music and my voice? simultaneously. Okay, so let's see. Let me get the microphone a little closer. Okay. And hey, Mary Ellen, is it good now? Yes. A little louder with music. Okay.
Yeah, it's a little soft.
Okay, we'll do this and then let me hit this one too and see what that does. Okay. So, um, is that a little better?
Not really.
Not really.
At least for me.
Okay. Libby hasn't gotten back to me either. Let's see. Let me make sure I'm sharing it. Hold on, let me hit share. Okay. How's that? Any difference?
Better.
A little better?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Ah, all right. We get cozy. It's your time. Let's see what there is. Okay, here we go. The unicorns are coming in. And the golden flame and violet flame dragons are coming in. Thank you as well. That's awesome. Thank you. They're going to be clearing, helping clear. They're going to spin around us to help all of our releases get transmuted. And the unicorn is going to be working with its horn to whatever chakra it needs to have some extra TLC in order for your Earth Star Chakra, for you to, feel safe in it. All those bullet points that we talked about. Okay, let me settle in and listen. Okay. Inviting our higher selves in and our guardian angels to help us with our transmutation of our fears, shifting into trust, our isolation, shifting into belonging, our instability, shifting into rootedness, our ancestral wounds, building ancestral strength instead, and releasing overburden to building healthy boundaries. Oh. The onyx is helping us draw our scattered energy down deep into the body, into the earth grid, helping us anchor spiritual awakenings into a physically sustainable state so that we don't feel unbalanced after doing this higher vibrational work. And the onyx is acting as a filter, shielding out the Earth Star of psychic debris that prevents us from draining stuff from the lower astral fields. Okay, so what they're bringing to our attention right now is that when we're really connected to mass consciousness, even if it's just for a few minutes, the world around us, we are definitely, because we all have cell phones, we're bombarded by news and information that, it's not all true and it's not all high vibration. And it's like that dome in the Hunger Games. It's like a mist of sewage keeps our vibrational low. So see if you can visualize shooting an arrow or punching your fist, as if, or like Thor taking that hammer and just busting through whatever dome or hood might be around you that's preventing you from connecting to true source light, not false light. Just let your higher self do this till you feel pure source light busting through the clouds like sun rays, bright light shining down on you now. Make it happen. Allow it to happen. Ask for source to create this with you. There we go. A clear connection to true source light, not false light. Parting the clouds. There we go. Good. Because this strengthens our will to be a higher will so that our light codes can come to our physical realm and body to support our missions and the stamina we need for incarnations and the determination we need for when things are hard. So just feel the Earth Star Chakra again, perhaps getting bigger, even a larger silver platinum ball, spinning out inherited survival fears and karmic imprints and trauma patterns that have kept our Earth Star underactive. Because as it vibrates with this pure light, not false light, our purpose becomes alive in us more and anchors through our divine line, through our body, and prevents disassociation and escapism. You can see a grid below us with the onyx and the black tourmaline and the shungite as a triangle underneath our Earth Star. Good. And a little red root flower essence is coming in for deep grounding synergy too. Let these energies dance with you, serve you, help you. Let the primordial waters of inner earth let you feel you are one with her, the source of creation. The ancient layers of earth. We've been here many times. The shungite helps us feel rooted at the planet's core blueprint and detoxifies us of EMF, congestion, and geopathic stress. Clearing blockages from the root chakra at our tailbone area all the way down to the Earth Star. The shungite helps integrate, so it's powerful but gentle. So our nervous system is enhanced, not fried. Let's allow the shungite to bring up our useful memories from our ancestors about thriving on Earth, creating, manifesting joy, health, success, purpose, creation. Notice where the unicorn might be pointing its horn right now to help you raise the vibration of a part of your chakra system. There we go. Good. The black tourmaline is purifying, dissolving any hooks or cords or curses or imprints from ancestral experiences that may be lodged in our Earth Star Chakra or our grounding cord. Let the flower essence of black cohosh come into your grounding cord and remove stagnation and heaviness so that the celestial gold, silver, white light can flow through the grounding cord. Good. Okay, good. Absorbing anxiety and fear and survival stressing, promoting calmness, safety, rootedness in the here and now. We'll be quiet for a couple of minutes as we notice what we notice. So return back to your breath and the infinity loop going from your Earth Star Chakra through your heart to your Soul Star Chakra right above your head. This will help the integration, whatever has already taken place and might take place tonight in your sleep time. So we create these spaces to get together and have inner presencing time with energies we've invoked to help us with something. And we don't know what's going to happen, right? We just ask and then get into a receptive place, and we don't know what we're going to receive. You could spontaneously be enlightened right now. You could spontaneously be healed or healed in a couple of weeks or have a insight or something or a miraculous new perspective of something. We don't know, but it's that willingness to be curious and open that's the magic. That's what allows more of the healing, the shifts, the change, the growth, the stability, the resiliency, the power of love to come in just by the invitation without knowing what it's going to exactly do. And we celebrate that we create the space together to do that and to be able to just be in a space that would invite miraculous energy in. So I'm going to turn down the music. And then we're going to start to deepen our breath and come back together. And have a sip of water. Wiggle your feet, rub your hands together. Ah, tap your head or chest or whatever feels like it will help integrate these energies. Okay, would anyone like to unmute and share something or put it in the chat what they may have noticed or experienced? A lightness, a heaviness, a tingling, a expansion, a contraction, an emotion of the actions of the unicorns or anything, a color, frequency, maybe the infinity loop going through our heart to our earth and Earth Star Chakra and Soul Star Chakra was something you want to bring into this next month for unification. And if everybody's asleep, that's fine too. Like I said, the recording's here. This was a deep one for me. I had to take a nap afterwards. Okay. Yep. Maybe other people felt that too. Okay. So, um, oh, good. That's nice. The unicorn at your heart. Oh, I felt it down below my pelvic area. Oh, inside your bones, Trip. Okay, that's cool. Ah, yeah, I think this is one we might want to revisit the recording again. I think it'll get deeper now that you know what's coming. Um, our next Chakralicious, number 11, is in 1 month, September 11th. Um, and it is next chakra 11 on September 11th, 1 month. It's the universal or the galactic center. In other words, divine mind over matter. It's our universal unity. And then the last one, the 12th chakra, is on October 9th, and it's called the Divine Gateway. So I will put those bullet points of what the emotions are that we're going to clear with the replay. I'll put the dates of the last two ones coming. And if anybody wants a flyer and more information or a video of me talking about the next year of 5D chakras, let me know. I'm going to open it up to anybody, but of course, you people would be the my first ones I think of. Once a month again, same price. Um, so, yep. And the ancestors are thanking us very much right now. Wow, that is a strong message. I didn't get that earlier today. Um, for seeing them in their mastery, in their wisdom, in their ability to create and manifest and remember their wisdom and remember them for their strengths. Because it's really easy to give them a bad rap with all the weaknesses of things that the fear that we've inherited in our DNA. But as we are shifting through these chakras, they're eventually going to become a tube of light and won't even have clear definition. I've gotten a glimpse of this and a feeling of this, and it's trip. So yes, the ancestors are giving their gratitude right now. So we acknowledge that. And we, of course, we offer this healing for the sake of all beings, all those that we love on planet, off planet, as well as all the animals and crystals and um, elementals, the plants and the soil and the water and blessing and sending this blessing to the whole world, especially world leaders, and really letting our heart just ripple out to be a positive, empathic force, a ripple in the pond that we're all in. There we go. Okay. And we thank all the beings of light that came here today to support us, and the beings of the crystals and the flower essences and the animals and the earthworm. Oh, the elephant was here. Turtle. Hmm. Okay, great. Well, I thank you all for your participation and your willingness to uh, flower and grow and evolve and play the note you were designed to play, and um, and doing the shadow work and doing it in a circle with other people. I value your time and I honor your essences, and I'm so grateful to be on this journey with you. And yeah, we'll see you next month. Okay. Love to each and every one of you. So much love. And I'll get the recording out within like the next half hour. Okay. Ciao for now.